Ain't shit coming, Negro. He on your ass now. And you ignoring it. It's just like these Negroes, they throw me. I mean, these Negroes drive me fucking crazy. Like the Gathering Christ Negro. We leaving going to the wilderness. So we can be safe doing the and you got some other Israelite group. I think over there in in Chicago, I think. Old dude, gray hair and everything. Saying that shit too. The time of Jacob's trouble. What the fuck? How much more shit can we go through, Negro? Where has you been? Nigga been through straight hell. What else do you want to see? Before it's time to say, God damn. The fuck you niggas waiting on the last tribulation. Here it is, the world on fire. Your ass can't eat. You still struggling check to check. And you talking about motherfucking some shit that's coming. It's hell on your ass right now. What the fuck else you want to see? Talking about some spiritual power. It's coming. These other Negroes, spiritual power is coming. What the fuck you talking about? You ain't finna receive shit else than what you got right now. These motherfuckers got guns, and you talking about turning into some shit. You got some shit right now. You got some spiritual power right now that I'm sure a motherfucker could do something with. You know, something, goddammit. But you gonna fuck around and be like the goddamn air nomads on the Avatar, goddammit. You know, just be a fucking extinct group of motherfuckers. You gonna come and get slaughtered out here waiting on the ability to fly. If a nigga could tell, and the thing about it, when I first came up on the passages that motherfuckers was using to quote that shit, you know, I think it was YT Politics, the first person I heard really reference the shit that they using to try to talk about some spiritual power. That shit so fucking vague, nigga. I don't know. Somebody had to make that shit up first and then tell Negroes some shit, because I could have never got that shit out of them type of passages, man. I've never seen that shit, man. You Negroes is out your damn mind. I'm going to leave that subject alone for now. Last thing I want to say for today is this black woman is God shit. Negroes, if and when you get free, in terms of from why this establishment is sitting on the earth and you break free from this motherfucker, it ain't gonna be by no motherfucking females. That's just how it is. Ain't no woman finna save you. I promise. Ain't no woman finna save you. I promise you that. Now, your warriors that you need to be uplifting is your men. You need to be uplifting your men, because that's who gonna free you. Ain't no woman finna take up no arms and go shoot these crackers. Like I always say, in war, men fight. The women on their side, if the men lose, they lay down and take dick. That's what they do. Here's something that really fucks me up about war. Just like I talk about Queen Kahina. Queen Kahina, you had the nigga that was harassing her that wanted to marry her. And she said, fuck that. She don't want to marry the nigga. So he went around her village and started killing the motherfucker. And she finally said, okay, I'll marry you. She agreed to marry him. But on their wedding night, what did she do? She put a nail in that motherfucker's skull. Got him in his vulnerable position, and she put a nail in that motherfucker's skull. What she did not do is marry that motherfucker and stay with his ass and live a lifetime submitted to this motherfucker. See, a woman, if I got a woman and a child, this is why I can't deal with you Negro. If I got a woman and a child, and this is something that's fucked me up about war, is probably one of the most fucked up things about the whole situation that I could never understand about a woman. And I know there are basic, you know, there's some shit going, you know, between like a woman's needs and shit that explains this shit. But this always fucked me up anyway. If I got a woman in war, if I got a woman, period, you know, we living our life, whatever. Now some shit pop off when we go to war. Now this supposed to be my woman. We supposed to be in love. We say we in the black nation or whatever. We black and everything. And some Arabs invade us. They invade our village or whatever. And let's say they defeat us in war. Let's say they kill me. If this tribe of Arabs comes in and invades us and I get killed in the process and these motherfuckers supposed to be my enemy that I hate, my woman is not supposed to, you know, the motherfucker that killed me can take her. She is not supposed to lay down with this motherfucker every night for the rest of her motherfucking life. That's something that always fucked me up. The women will sit there and become spoils of war to the motherfucker that just killed their people. And will lay down and raise their children. And it's all good. You know what I mean? Like that's acceptable. There's nothing pride. There's no pride in that. There's no motherfucking, just like nigga talking about slavery, where the black woman could get raped, but she could still raise the children, and the nigga could sit there, her husband, and knowing his wife got raped, and they could raise a little mixed baby and all that shit. That show how strong they were. Hell no. No the fuck it don't. That shows that you's a bitch ass nigga. Ain't no way that you can look at a motherfucker knowing that that's a product of this motherfucker done raped your woman. You can't look at this motherfucker every day. You have to accept, and it has to be fully ingrained in you, an inferior existence in order to allow some shit like that to happen. You got to be one passive ass motherfucker. And that's not the type of Negroes that can be successful in anything. So that spirit ain't gonna get it. Now you really need to stop pushing that shit, man, because it ain't gonna work, man. You tearing your brothers down. Ain't no the black woman is not God. A real sister don't want to hear that bullshit, no way. Don't want to hear you just praising the pussy whipped ass niggas. They don't want to hear that bullshit, man. The men gonna get you free. Ain't no sister, the black woman ain't finna do jack shit. You understand me? You may have, you know, a few sisters get out there, you know. But, you know, on average, men gonna fight. Plain and simple. But the average, the women, they don't do that. If the people lose, women gonna lay down. And the motherfucking invaders, the enemy gonna come in there and fuck them and be done with it. And that's just how it is. You know, so you need to stop that shit, man. You cannot tell you attacking your warriors, dog. If a motherfucker, that's your warriors, man. Black people don't understand that. The church, you Afrocentric black woman is God niggas. This society you living in, all that shit is pushing the man down and trying to elevate the woman, trying to pamper the woman too much. Man, you can't do that shit. You not in no position to do that. That's not gonna get it, man. Plain and simple. You're not gonna win nothing like that. With that, I'm out of here. And I'll get back at y'all at a later time.